What up? Welcome back to Cool Kid TCG. Today we have a matchup today of Blue Buggy versus Blackbeard. Play my really good friend Panda. This is in the championship of the locals. So really excited about that. I did watch some Irwin speeches in between to pump myself up. Have no idea how this is going to go. Buggy in general, in theory, should be favored. Blackbeard has some tools though. I have the Croc and Mihawk in hand, and I have a Pilaf, but I don't have anything to play off those. I'm worried about not being able to do my leader abilities to cycle through my deck. I'm worried about being bricked up there, even though maybe I shouldn't be because I have the Pilaf. Like, I'm at least going to get that off. He won the dice roll. He elects to go first, so we are going second. That was definitely a keepable hand, but I'm getting a little bit in my head. I want a Croc and Mihawk, and I want a Buggy. That's the ideal hand. So that way, if he shuts off my leader abilities, I'm able to get the Buggy off. But if he doesn't, I'm able to get the Croc and Mihawk off. Also, be sure to check out the Deck Swabbers podcast. He's one of the 4 hosts there. Really great content. I'll tag them in the description. But this is the hand we're rolling with. We have an Alvida, so we have a turn 4 play. If we have on plays, we have a Searcher, Cross Guild. So actually not that bad of a hand. We have some tools we can find. The way I'm anticipating this matchup going. Oh, I almost knocked over the camera there for a second. Sorry about that. But the way I anticipate this matchup going is we're going to get on plays for the first 2 turns. That's what I'm anticipating. And from there, it's whether or not, like, what we find off the search, whether he shuts off our on plays or not. So he starts off with tab 1 for stage. Stage allows him to rest stage, pitch a card, look through top 3, and a Blackbeard pirate card and add it to hand. So he grabs a black hole. We're going to tab 1 for a Cross Guild Searcher. Now here's where I make a very big decision. I have Croc and Mihawk, and I have Buggy. I want both those cards in my hand. I need to anticipate whether or not he's going to shut off my on plays, and I'm guessing he's not going to shut off my on plays. So I want that Croc and Mihawk in hand. Plus, I just feel like it's going to be beneficial for all the KOing he has. Blackbeard probably can create multiple instances of KOing with like the Dog Q relatively easy, but he's going to pitch a card, so he pitches that black hole he just drew, and he's going to grab This Is My Era, or My Era Begins, and then he's going to just play that. He's searched top 3 for a Blackbeard pirate. He adds Van Augur. He's going to swing 7 of life. We take, no trigger. We add the 4 cost Buggy to hand. And here's what a surprising thing. I was surprised by this. He activates leader effect now on 4 Dawn. So we do not get on plays. So the Alvida does not, we don't get to draw 3, trash 2. So at this point, I'm thinking, did I mess up? He's shutting off on plays. Maybe I should have grabbed that Buggy, the 10 cost Buggy, because maybe this is the route he's about to take, is to shut off all on plays. So I'm going to swing 5 life. He takes. Trigger, This Is My Era, or My Era Begins. Activate main. So he's able to grab the Lafitte to hand, and the rest go. We do see a 10 cost Blackbeard go to the trash. So now I'm thinking about what to do. I can play a Kabaji or a Moji down, but I'm going to make a decision. I'm running 2 of the Buggy. The Buggy that's actually pretty bad, but I really like the artwork on it. I'm just going to play that down now. One, its effect is an activate main. I don't have a good one for it now. My thought process was, I feel like I don't want to play a 2K down. I don't want to play a blocker down that's not going to be a blocker yet. Leave it vulnerable because he can KO things right now. He's going to add the 7 cost Teach to hand from the starter deck, new one. So I kind of like don't care about the Buggy as much. If it dies, it dies. So that's why I played it. And I could get value out of it later. He taps 5 for a Van Augur, and he doesn't shut off our leader abilities. So that's actually great news for us, because we're going to leader ability, tap 5, pitch. Well, I played the card first, but I should pitch a card. Just pour. But yeah, Croc and Mihawk. First, we get to draw 2, trash 1. And we're going to trash the Daz Bones. And then we get to play an Alvida, draw 3, trash 2. And we draw into a 10 cost Buggy. So now we have insurance. Now, this is when I breathe a sigh of relief. Because now if he shuts off on plays, we have plays to do. We're going to pitch the Pilaf. And then we're going to tap one last one for a Galdino Searcher. Search top 4. And we're going to add a Buggy to hand. So now we have 2 Buggies in hand. But maybe this was a mistake searching that, because now he knows I have a Buggy in hand. And he made a comment like, oh, I'm definitely shutting off on plays now. So we do get to play our deck. We can Croc into something next turn. or promo Buggy into something next turn. But we do have the Buggies in case he does shut off on plays. So our hand's pretty good, but again, maybe adding that Galdino Searcher and revealing we have the Buggy will influence his decision making. But again, our hand is versatile enough that we're comfortable with either decision he makes. He goes to his, I want to say, 7-Dawn turn. He searches another Van Augur off of stage. We still have the Buggy hand. We don't have a Mihawk. That Buggy does not march us forward to our leader effect. We have to remove it, or in order to get the 10 cost Buggies out under normal circumstances. Again, this might not be normal circumstances because you can shut off on plays or. But yeah, if we draw a Mihawk, like that, I don't like that Buggy I have on board in general. I'm testing it out because I feel like it could have some good usages, and this is a good one. He's just reading it. Plays a 6 cost. He asked me at one point. He asked me, would you mind telling me if there's any 6 costs in your deck to play other cards? And I said, no, only the Buggy technically can play other cards. Yeah, I don't like that Buggy because you have to pitch that card and then trash a card. But there could be some instances where it's good. I think, like I said, if you have to trash that card and then pitch a card, that's -2 right there, and then you're not counting the card you're playing. So like you go down in hand size, but if you play it down earlier like I did, you kind of mitigate a little bit of the cost because you're spreading it out over multiple turns, so it doesn't hurt as much. Like playing the Buggy down earlier, that was half the cost essentially of doing it. So he swings 5 life, and I give him a 2k because I don't want to give him the Croc yet, in case that would be my move. I only have 2ks. That would be my play if he shuts off, or he doesn't shut off on plays. He's going to tap 7 for the new Teach. That one, he can rest to KO a 3 cost, as well as on KO he can grab any black card, I believe, from his trash. He's just going to rest it to KO the Galdino. I could save it, but I'm not going to. And he keeps the Van Augur standing. So we go to our 8-Dawn turn, and he did not shut off leader ability. So that means we're not Buggying here. We're going to activate the effect of Buggy. And we're going to pitch the promo. I don't think we're going to need that. We're going to play the Mihawk, draw 2, trash 1. We're going to trash a 2k. Then we're going to tap 3 for a Pilaf. We get to draw 2. And we draw into a Galdino and a 3rd Buggy. So our hand is really set for next turn. We're going to leader ability, tap 5. We're going to pitch a Galdino down. And we're going to play Croc into we're going to play a blocker here. We're going to play the Moji. He's going to gain an extra 5,000 power on his turn, as well as an additional cost. So we swing 5 life. He takes, no trigger. We're going to swing 5 life again. Gives us counter, the new Kuzan blocker. Think about whether I want to swing Croc and Mihawk. I'm just going to pass. I think that card's very crucial to our game plan, and I don't want to give him an out of KOing it via battle. I think next turn, regardless, whether he shuts off on plays or not, we're set up to Buggy, maybe potentially multiple times. If he shuts off on plays, we can just Buggy twice, establish 2 bodies. Even though we're not bottom decking anything, he's going to effective stage, pitch a Kuzan to draw a card. He's thinking on that. He's at 9-Dawn, so he doesn't have access to 10 cost Teach at this point. But our board's pretty wide. If he goes to Liberate Us or something along those lines, I believe we can pitch a card because of Croc and Mihawk to stay alive. So I think we're in a relatively strong spot. Like I said, he's at 2 life. And next turn, we're probably set up the Buggy regardless of whether he shuts off on plays or not. Off of the search, he's going to grab looks like a Doc Q. I'm just checking his trash. Checking his trash for 10 costs. Just to see if he's pitched any. He has 1 in there. But also while I'm doing that, I probably should have checked for counter. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of 2Ks in his trash. But yeah, he's at 9 Dawn. He's going to use Man Augur's effect of -3 to the Croc and Mihawk. So it's at 5 cost. Then he activates Stronger. He plays it, pitches a card. He pitches a 10 cost Teach. And then he gets to draw a card, which later that'll come up in a second. He gets a minus at, I think, an additional 2 cost. So it gets below 4 cost, and he black holes it, which removes its effect, so I can't use its effect to save it. Now my board is vulnerable. He has 4 Standing Dawn. He's going to tap 4 to black hole my other Kabaji. And then now he just has, I think he still has Leader Swing. He's going to swing, he swings 5 into the Alvida. Now he's going to swing 8 life. We're going to take no trigger. And he passes. And he does not Leader effect. So he's at 3 cards in hand, but then I'm going to check through his trash to check for 2Ks. And we're going to remember that the Stronger can draw a card. I totally forgot it could. I mean, I didn't even know it could, to be honest, but he forgot to draw a card, so we're going to let him draw a card at one point. But I'm thinking about how to approach this, because my game plan of what I was going into this turn is kind of off now. I'm not able to Buggy, and I guess I could like Croc into something and then Buggy. Yeah, actually, but I don't think I have something that can play something. So yeah, we're just checking the Strong. I'm like, oh yeah, you get to draw a card, dude. And so he gets to draw a card. So now he's at 4 cards in hand. I could potentially like Croc, but I don't have access to that because I kept my hand around all playing Buggies. Like I could Croc, for example, into like a Daz Bones or Croc into whatever, and that fills up 4 spots, and then I could Buggy away that Teach, but I don't have access to that right now. So I think the plan here is I'm going to poke him with this 7 and see what he does. He takes. So now I think I can go for game. I'm going to swing. I'm going to put 5 Dawn on Leader and swing 10. And at any point if he counters out, I'm hard casting the Buggy to bottom deck that 1 Teach. And he takes. So now I have to make a decision. Do I swing my only blocker 13 for game? Do I play it defensively and just bottom deck that Teach? I'm ultimately going to decide to swing 13 game. The reason being is I can counter out of an 11k swing. He'd have to hit me 3 times. I think I'm going to be able to do that. So I swing 11 per game, and he gets up to, I think, 12, maybe 11, or I swing 13 per game, and he gets up to like 11. So we're able to get the dub here. We're able to win the Locos. Here's the list. I was able to pick up among the Buggy 2 shouts. But yeah, shouts to my friend Panda, able to get the dub here. We're able to beat him before he even got the 10 Dawn, so we didn't have to worry about 10 cost Teaches coming down. But yeah, I think like this matchup kind of went according to plan for us. We were able to play what we needed to play. I think he played it well with when he shut off the on plays and when he didn't, because he shutting off the Alvida was definitely annoying, and then allowing us to have on plays as soon as we got the Buggy. We were going to cheat out a Buggy, so he kind of had to let us keep our on plays. That being said, that he was able, and he made a really strong play at the end there to kind of like almost effectively clear our board. But we're lucky that he was down in hand size, as well as we were able to just go for game at that point. Kind of bricked up a little bit. But yeah, this is the deck. I think it's super strong. We got some favorable matchups. But it still operated really well. I think this is the list for now. The Buggy, the 4-cost Buggy, we're able to play it this turn. At this point, it's kind of just like there. I think that's the card that'll be replaced by the 5/7 Croc from the 2v2. But other than that, I really like this list. I really think that the two cross guild event searcher really are a plus. It really just ups consistency. And yeah, I really like this deck. It's really fun. We're going to continue tweaking it. We're going to continue playing with it. But let me know in the comments anything, because I definitely really appreciate you guys. I'll see you next time.